Hey everybody, I am Dee, the Learning Mandarin Jamaican. Now, this is the very first video on this channel, and that's because I decided a few months back to start learning Mandarin. I come from, the United States, so I'm American. Never spoke another language a day before in my life. Always wanted to learn Chinese, but I never really took the initiative to do so. Now, my background and my heritage on my maternal side, which is my mother's side of the family, has an Asian ancestry, which is basically, I know Asian has a lot of different terminologies, but we're talking about Chinese in particular. So they came and migrated, from what I know, back in Jamaica, and then they scattered to Canada, England, got married, came to the United States, went to France, and all these different places, right? So my family is very diverse. So I decided, since this is part of my family and I love all my family, and I said, I'm gonna learn Chinese, okay? Because some of them know how to speak French in other languages, and I don't. So, because I'm the one that was born here a couple of generations down in the United States. So I did not get to learn a foreign language like everybody else. And so I'm putting myself on a challenge. I decided to create this channel to help me learn. Okay, so I'm not coming in telling you guys that I know Mandarin. All right, I don't. I'm learning it. And as I'm learning it, if you are interested in learning too and you're a beginner, then you can follow me and join with me, because I'm going to be making some things for myself, like flashcards, testing myself, and I'm putting myself on a 30-day challenge, not only to learn vocabulary, but also to learn how to write the Hanzi. So I want to do that. And I put everything in like a 3-part category where I'm gonna learn how to say it, okay, along with how to read it, and then how to write the Hanzi. So that's kind of where I am and what I plan on doing. So I'm gonna get 20 words that I want to learn, and I'm going to do that every day. So 20 words that I want to learn every single day. I am going to learn and practice how to pronounce them, and then how to read them, and then how to write them. And this is not going to be all in the same day. Okay. I want you to know how I'm breaking this down. So Monday through Friday, I am going to be getting 20 words, and I'm going to be learning it in context. So I'm not going to be learning the word by itself, but how it's used. And then the word that I'm going to be using is going to be colored. So that's going to be the vocabulary word, but here's the sentence for it, right? In the context in which it's used. And then on Saturday, I'm going to review those words. And then I'm going to review speaking it, making sure I have the tones and the pinyin right for it and things like that. Now, on this weekly review on Saturday, I'm going to see if I can recognize certain Hanzi, because a lot of it, I'm not necessarily trying to write the Hanzi as of yet, okay? Because I'm just starting. But I feel like the way I learn is more repetition, and then the more I see it. And also, another thing that I do is I do not watch regular TV. All right. So that has been canceled for me. All I watch is Mandarin or C-drama every day, all day. Well, not all day, but that's the only thing I tune into. The other time I'm talking English is basically here at work and things like that. But when I'm watching television, I don't turn on regular TV. So I use the Yoku and Netflix. So those are the ones that I use to just listen to Mandarin. And I don't mix my languages, because sometimes on Netflix, one of the shows can be in Korean or Thai or another language, I make sure it's in Mandarin, and then I watch it. And sometimes I watch shows repeatedly just so I can learn how they say it, the shortcuts they use, the slang they use, and then that's what I do. So that's how I'm learning it. Since I can't be in China for full immersion of the language, that's all I do is watch it. Now, I haven't been listening to podcasts or anything like that, not as of yet. I just watch the shows, and then I'm going to start doing these words, and I'm going to be reviewing them weekly, and then I'm just going to see how many Hanzi I can recognize just by seeing it over and over and over again, right? Because sometimes the way I learn, if I see it enough, I'm going to know what it is, without even having to know how to write it. And I think writing is going to be the last thing I learn, because once you get that visual of the Hanzi in your mind and you know what it looks like, it'll make writing easier. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing like a 30-day challenge just to see how many words can I learn, how many words can I remember, and do I know the context in which it's used, and be able to see how many Hanzi I can recognize at the end of it all. Okay, now there's also pinyin that in sounds and tones that I struggle with, that I find to be hard, right? So this is all about learning. It's not really about teaching. It's just helping everybody, just a vlog of me learning how to speak Mandarin and what I'm going through to learn this. Okay. So kind of giving you a update of what this channel is going to be about and what I have planned coming up over the next 30 days. So it starts pretty much tomorrow, or today, should I say. And I'm going to be uploading a video daily since tomorrow is Monday. So I'm already starting to get my list of words together, and then hopefully on Saturday, then I can review them and see what I know and what I don't know. So that's cool. Also, I am going to, if you wanted to follow along, I am going to include some downloads. It's free. If you wanted to practice and follow along, if you're learning too. So I thought that'd be real cool. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put the words in there. So the daily words that I decided to use, the context in which they were used. And then I am going to do a sheet for myself. So at the end of the week, I just have the Hanzi. And then I can see if, circle them if I recognize what it is. And underneath it's going to be a line. And then I can put the pinyin if I remember them, and to see how many I just remember off the top. So I thought that'd be real cool. And I'm going to include those as well in case you wanted to quiz yourself and do stuff like that. So I hope you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if this is something that you're interested in and want to keep track of. I think it'll be very interesting to see how I learn this language. On my own, right? It would just studying it on my own. So I'm excited about that. I look forward to seeing you in upcoming videos. So make sure you comment, subscribe, and all of the good jazz, and like the video. Thank you.